Hey guys, so today I'm going to be taking out a braid out that I did. I have my husband here who's going to help me with the process just to make it faster because I have 16 braids. So like I said, I wash my hair, I put it into braids. So I'm going to be using the Tailored Beauty products, which are products that I was sent several years ago. I tried them out then and loved them and just never got around to sort of making a video about it. This is not a sponsored post or anything, but these are just products that I use periodically and really like. So when I did the braid out, I used their Everything Butter to actually braid my hair, and then I used this Perfect Coil curling jelly, and I use that as sort of a hold for the braid out. So I'm gonna see how that turns out, and then I'm gonna use this oil sort of on my fingers to take out the braids. So he's gonna help me. We'll probably do it together just to make it go faster. So we'll go ahead and get started. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Have you ever done this before?
No.
Taking out my braids?
Not
No?
your braids. I'm taking out my sister's braids.
Do you know how to braid?
I know how to braid.
Okay, we'll see. All right, we'll get started. Okay, so to start out, just so I can explain what's going on, when I why are you looking? Why are you looking like that?
Oh, my contacts.
Oh, okay. Okay, so when you take off the thing, you're gonna put oil on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're staring into my eyes, and I don't know why. You're gonna put oil on your hands to make it slippery, so that it's easier to sort of unravel the braids. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
I mean, I don't need it.
No, you do need it. You do. No, because you don't want to create frizz. The whole thing is, like, as you're taking out the braids, you want to keep, like, the pattern intact. You don't want to create frizz, so be very careful. Okay. Alright.
Maybe I'll watch you go first.
Okay, I'll show you. Alright, so these are the braids. Like I said, I did 16 of them. And hopefully it turns out okay. Alright, so look. Oil. This, their oil, is their Grow Thick oil, which is really good. It smells great. It's kind of a thicker oil. See, I just like...
All over your hands.
Yes! And then you get one. I twisted it at the end so it's easier to unravel. You go like this. You just take it out. You think you can do that?
We'll see.
And
of course
try.
I can.
Alright, go ahead. I'll do this one. You continue. So we're at a kind of an interesting transition point in our lives right now, because we're about to like actually finish our training. Like, I have 3 months left until my fellowship is done. And so we've been thinking a lot about, I don't know, just life in general and what we want to do in the future and kind of what we want our legacy to be, and you know, so that sort of thing. What's on your mind?
Just thinking about how we're gonna give back.
Oh, you're even faster than me. How the heck?
I'm braiding in the reverse order.
Yeah, the problem is gonna happen when it's not a clean braid, so you gotta like look out for that. Sometimes I borrowed from other braids, and like if it feels like it's not slipping, then you get more oil.
Well, so far it's good.
Okay.
So.
Y'all tell me if you think he's doing a good job, or if you would even trust him with doing
Whatever,
this.
I'm doing a good job. Like that.
And like from time to time, if it...
Yeah, like...
Oh, let me see what you do. Okay, alright. Let me see. Okay. Can you get oil? I've gotten oil multiple times.
No, this is your second time.
I haven't seen you get more.
Yeah,
so
what if I had more than... I put more on you the first time.
Okay.
I put 2 dollops of oil. Yeah, I'm just thinking about, what does success mean? Like, now that we're about to be done and we're finally gonna have our own, can do our own thing. Like, what does success mean? Or how do we define our own success?
Yeah. I mean, it feels nice to be almost done, but I also feel like just because we're done with training doesn't mean we're like done. I don't know. Pursuing the things that, like, other goals that we've had for ourselves.
We have plenty of goals. This is when it's just beginning, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the cool things that I think is important is just giving back, you know. As we've gone through our journeys, you know, you help people along the way too. But I've always wanted to make sure that we gave other youth opportunities to do well, you know, and give them the things that we may not have necessarily had.
Yeah, I think that like our success, I don't know, or just even, you know, being able to come this far in our medical training is been largely dependent on, you know, the mentorship and the help that we've gotten from people along the way. And I think we've been thinking more and more about how we can also give back. And one of the things that we started was like that other channel, our Journey Through Medicine channel, which we've been very busy and haven't posted to in quite some time. But that's like one of the things that we are really passionate about is mentorship. And we hope once we're done with our training, we can do even more of that. So that is on our minds. Can I see that you did one already?
Yeah, it's already done. Get 3 right there.
All right, that's not bad. It looks like it's
not
still
bad.
No, it's good. Whenever
it has the curls in there, okay?
Whenever I do my braid outs, I don't separate them anymore. Like I just literally leave it, and they're
separated.
Yeah, no, that's good. Because it gets like puffier as time goes on. So I'll try to leave this in for the week. So. And because I did 16 braids, the wave pattern isn't as like defined, but if I were to do for your braids, you would see like slightly more defined wave pattern, but this is okay. I wasn't going so much for that this time. I was just trying to get it sort of stretched and with some kind of a pattern. So what ways do you see yourself giving back, Patrick?
Well, you know, I've always wanted to make sure that that minorities, just had, you know, minorities, whoever choose their own path, like they have the resources that they need to excel in whatever journey they choose to embark on. The thing is, actually, we're kind of lucky. You know, we were interviewed by Inquire Higher, and I really like their platform. Kind of reminds me of the things that I want to do. But they you know, Ashley and Self Inquire have already, you know, started something. You know, I really want to help them with their organization.
Yeah,
you know?
It's kind of like the thing, like when we were in college and we first met, and we talked about like our goals for the future and the things that we wanted to do in the world. And like one of the big things was like uplifting Black people, right? Like everywhere. Like we're both Nigerian, so making a difference in Nigeria is really important, as well as just also making a difference here in the United States and giving back in whatever ways that we could. And they're doing it. This is a really cool organization. We'll post more information about that organization somewhere in this video. But their like mission is like directly in line with all of the things that we always said that we wanted to do. And so we're like, well, they're doing it. We should, you know, support them.
Just make it happen. It's already there. They're dedicated to it. So, yeah, you know, it's just, for me, one thing that I've experienced, you know, as long as we go through this educational journey, is that, you know, we tend to have this imposter syndrome. But I don't know if it's really from us or if it's because of what people are saying about us. You know, we sometimes feel like we don't belong or we're not smart enough, but we are. You know, we clearly made it.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing the further along I've gone, the more I've realized the importance of just believing yourself and not caring what other people say about you. You have to know your own value, know your own worth, and it doesn't matter if you're recognized by others or not. Like, you just need to know that you're good enough and your accomplishments are good enough whether or not other people recognize them. And so, you know, I think just knowing your self-worth goes a long way.
Yeah.
You're just as entitled as anyone else to succeed or carry out your goals, and we want to make sure you have the resources to do that. You know, how you're born or what class, race you're born into, that's not really your choice. You don't get that choice. But for those who have not been born in, you know, the most fortunate situations in life, like, I want them to know that they too can excel. You know, that's one of the greatest things about America. Like, it doesn't matter where you come from or what your background is, you have the opportunity to rise. You know, there are a lot of other countries in the world where like you're kind of stuck and there's no chance of getting out, you know, but that opportunity to, what do you call it?
Kind of better yourself.
Yeah, increasing upward mobility, or you have that opportunity here, you know. But it's important to like keep your mind right, you know, always keep your mind on the right prize and hang out with the right people, and you have to really just believe in yourself. You have to be your biggest cheerleader, you know.
No, like anything in life. Sometimes you have to be your biggest cheerleader because other people might not believe in you. So it's like you have to believe in yourself. Anyway, I'll post, they're actually doing a fundraiser right now, and I'll post that in this video as we're talking about it. But just to give you some background on what the mission is of Inquire Higher, I'll just read it since I have it here. So their mission is to encourage the improvement and success of Black students by providing access to educational, career, and business resources while promoting the accomplishments of minority professionals. So that's their mission, and they're doing a fundraiser. Essentially, they want to achieve nonprofit status and essentially expand certain resources. Resources for Black students, and it's all spelled out on their website. But their goal is to get $5,000 to sort of start expanding those resources. And we really want to help them reach that goal.
So I encourage you to go to Inquire Higher and find their GoFundMe page and donate. You know, if you know, 50 people donate what?
100 people donate $50, then they would have reached that goal. It's very, I just think about it as just giving back. If you think about people who've helped you along the way, sometimes you're not able to directly pay them back, but you can pay it forward in different ways. And I think that's what we want to do, and that's what they're trying to do. And I would encourage all of you guys to consider it and donate to this awesome cause, which you can read about. I'll include all of the information in this video below.
Yeah, I mean, paying for it's important, you know. I don't know if this is just not being like a selfish thing, but it's more of, you know, I just feel grateful that there were people who came into my life and helped me with where I wanted to go. And, you know, I always remember, like, sometimes I've had dinners, you know, I think the first one I actually had a real, like, 7-course dinner or whatever. It was one of my mentors, you know. I want to be able to, like, have some people under my wing.
I know, I look forward to that, like, one day, like, doing for people the things that other people did for us when we were coming up.
Yeah.
You know, that would be really fun.
Yeah. So it's just pay it forward, and it's important to have mentors, which are people who kind of help you with your professional goals, but then there's also sponsors too who like help give you opportunities. It might be a financial thing, or it might be recommendations to other companies. It's different from mentorship. It's like you're looking for that person is like helping you. I guess they help you get the positions, I guess, that you want. You know. That's even different from coaching, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So, I guess we'll put some specific definitions in this video.
Yeah. But yeah, Ashley and Selvin are awesome. I'm so excited about what they're doing. So excited to support them in whatever way we can. You having issue with that one?
No, you braided more into this. Like there's.
Oh, there's not the twist at the end? You want me to do it?
No, I'm doing it.
Don't give up.
I never said I'm giving up.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, that's our son Isaiah. He's like, Daddy says I can do anything. Never give up. So you see it. That's where he gets it from.
You gotta tell them right now when they're young. You gotta believe it. And they gotta see the examples. These kids are sponges, man. Yeah. Like, whatever you do, they're picking up. So if you're saying something, you better be acting it too.
Yeah. For those of you guys who are interested in the hair content and what I've been doing with my hair, I haven't done a braid out in a really long time. aside from within the last couple of weeks, I've been doing more braid outs, just experimenting with my hair more. I'm gonna make a video about sort of the different direction I'm moving in with doing my hair and why I'm doing this. Because as you know, we started a protective style challenge back in October. This is clearly not a protective style. But I'm still, yeah, but I'm taking it out, so it's a braid out. If I kept it in the braids, like, for...
How long is the challenge supposed to be?
Well, it was a 3, 6, or 9 month challenge. So we did the first 3 months. I announced the winner. Are you having an issue?
Got it out.
I announced the winner, or did I think I posted it, but my video was acting funny, so I don't know if it ever actually posted, but it was a user under the name of April Lovelady, and she got the Q redo. So I can post that here as well. And then I'll still give the second 3 month prize or the 6 month prize to someone as well, if you guys are still participating in that. But I've been doing a little bit more with my hair lately, so video about that to come soon. So Patrick.
Yep.
You think I should get a relaxer?
No.
Really? What, do you really have anything against relaxers? Like, how do you feel? Is it just like, I don't like chemicals?
It's chemicals. And you see all these people's hair getting lost.
Yeah, but there's lots of different ways you can like lose your hair, not just chemicals,
well,
like traction, mechanical, and all. But you don't have anything, you don't think there's anything fundamentally wrong with relaxers, more so the chemicals?
Well, it's not that I have anything wrong with it, but, you know, like, I just feel like, you know, we have our own standards of beauty. Like, why do we have to conform to Eurocentric standards of beauty, you know? Yeah,
but what if I wear my hair straight all the time, even though I have my natural hair? Isn't that a Eurocentric standard of beauty?
Well, it's more, if you want what you want, then that's fine. It's different.
Okay.
But
you wouldn't be offended by that.
If you're doing it because your job wants you to do it, or if you feel like, I mean, it's weird because in a way you have to play this game so that you can get where you want to go in life. I know. But, you know,
I feel like I had to play that game more in the beginning. And I don't even know, maybe I didn't have to, but it felt like I had to, like, in terms of like, oh, if I'm going on interviews, like, I'm not gonna wear my natural hair, I'm gonna wear it straight, because mostly I didn't want people asking me questions about my hair, or my hair being a focal point of, you know, anything, because that's very annoying and distracting, and it shouldn't be.
Yeah, well, now it's becoming more acceptable.
Exactly, it's more acceptable to just wear your hair the way it grows.
To each his own, you know. If you like your hair a certain way, it's fine.
How do you like my hair? Patrick?
I like it however way you like your hair. I like it cut off.
Wait, what? You think this is funny? It's not funny. It's not funny. Only you think it's funny.
No, my dad would probably think it's funny because he jokes around just like that.
Yeah, no, he does. Because he actually, one day I was doing my hair and he was like, he joked about, or like, you should just cut it off or something. I was like, oh, that's where Patrick gets it from. And then I was like, yeah, I've thought about it. And then he was like, no. He was like, just joking.
Well, the funny thing is because
I complain about it?
You complain about your hair too. It's like, yeah, it's a blessing and it's a curse.
It's a curse. I mean, yes, it's a blessing and it's a curse, yeah.
Dealing it, managing it is one thing. And then when I hear you complaining, I'm like, well, it doesn't happen. You can just cut it off, not to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you would like that. But you don't have a favorite hairstyle that you like me to wear?
No.
You don't care, huh? You like whatever. This one is still a little wet, so that's gonna be an issue.
You mean that vacuum hit blow dryer did not?
Yeah, well, you know, the thing is, like, you put I did it and it was dry, but then I put like the product in it, like the gel and whatever else, to make it a little wet so that it could assume the curl when I braided it. So I think it was just a little bit too much product for it to dry before I took it down. Almost done. If I was just doing this myself, it would have taken much longer. Speaking of mentorship, we actually have a call with someone that's like a mentee soon. So we're gonna be chatting with. All right, we're almost done. Patrick took a break to move the car and
Dented
dented the car.
Gosh. Just freaking finished
We just- yeah, we
I
just-
don't even want to pay anyone. Man.
He's very upset now, so I'm hoping that he's still as gentle.
Stop. Whatever.
Yeah, that sucks, but it's okay.
I don't know. You think I should go fix it?
I
don't know why.
If it's not expensive, if it's too
You'll need a
expensive, just
quote.
forget it.
What's too expensive?
If the right or insurance, you said insurance.
Oh, well,
should
see, I
cover
don't even know if we have comprehensive or not. So, oh look, we probably do have it.
it. That's annoying. Things like that always happen when you're like not expecting
I
it.
know. Part of it was the fact that I was like rushing because Chico Mac was like, oh,
He had somewhere to go for what?
because I didn't want somebody to take the spot.
Oh.
Like, if I just backed out the normal way.
You know, that's the funny thing. You did that. I'm always afraid that's what I'm going to do. Every time I'm backing out from there. I was like, I see that little... Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, I got to watch out for that thing.
Yeah, I just heard it and I was like, oh, this is not good.
That's okay. You've had the car for 7 years. This month is our 7th anniversary. And the funny thing is, we did a video back in, I don't know, for our 30 or 4 years ago. 2013? Yeah. Right when I was pregnant with Isaiah for our 30-year anniversary. And we're doing a video again around the same time. 4 years later. So, yeah, this is gonna get bigger as the days go on.
I'm just thinking about that. I'm just gonna go. I don't even know what I'm gonna do this. It's probably
About the
be
car?
next week. It's definitely next
Don't
week.
worry about it. It's not. Is it a rush? It's not a rush.
It's not a rush, but I don't like driving out.
You don't like driving it car.
Even if it's old, I don't care.
Oh.
I think more of it has to do with the fact that I usually take good care of my stuff, and so this is just like, ugh.
It's okay. Just pretend it didn't happen.
I can't. Every time I get to the car, I'm
look
see
at
it
it.
reminded. I'll be reminded. I mean, it doesn't do any real damage. Just a cosmetic thing, but I don't know.
It is. Aw. Is it the first time you've dented a car?
No.
When was the
The
last?
very first one was my mom's car, the car that my mom.
The red one? The red
No.
van? Oh, the other one that you drove to Stanford that time.
No, not that.
Oh, okay.
The silver one, the Ford Taurus. I scraped it on a gate, ironically coming from church
Wow.
to try to make a sharp turn. Oh,
Coming from Evo Church?
yes.
I know the gate.
Oh man, I will not forget.
Cars.
See, they're a liability, not an asset.
Yeah, like everyone keeps asking, like, oh, now that you're done with your training, are you gonna get a really nice car? Are you gonna get like a fancy car or whatever? I don't really care that much about cars.
She can even name the brand.
No, I can't.
Yeah, she
that
just knows
shows
the
you.
colors.
I go by colors. I don't even know like the make and model for most things. That's how much I care. So I'm not that much into cars. But I do like nice clothes and shoes. can rub the oil on the hair. So what does it look like, Patrick? Just end it.
Yes, just like that.
Just leave it like this?
No, I don't know. Whatever you do to your hair.
My friend helped me.
I don't know.
Style it. How should I put it? Okay, at least come and say bye. Come like, bye. No, come. No, just say.
I did my part. I'm out.
So this is the end. This is what it looks like. Patrick is just trying to escape now. He said he's done his part. She trapped me. And he wants to take a nap. No, but I do appreciate you helping. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Bye. Alright, this is the one goes, one comes in. Now Isaiah's here. Okay, so this is the final look. It's not exactly even. I have different levels of stretch depending on the parts of my hair. You can kind of see what it looks like. And I'm not really gonna separate it. I might like use my fingers to make the roots less visible. But I'm gonna let it just sort of get puffy as time goes on. Okay, Isaiah, come this way, okay? Or sit. This is what it looks like. Here's a little bit of a close-up. I think the products worked really well for this. And then I'll show you what it looks like in the back. You can see that. It's not exactly even, but let's see. You guys can see. Yeah, and I used to do braid outs regularly years ago when I like earlier in my natural journey, but I've kind of shied away from that. But I might start to do them a little bit more often. And I typically am not gonna wear it down like this. I typically will put it back in like a mid ponytail, and I'll maybe one of the days show how I do that. So I will slick it back like this and then do like a ponytail that's like sort of full and up like that. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I think it turned out well. It's a very, honey, you gotta let me finish, okay? Go sit. It's a very, very soft hold, so it's not hard at all. So